I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, great millstone to root well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth for our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tatamar Debar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash. And through the spirit, want to do a real brief lesson. Going off what you see here on TikTok, it says the senator warns federal workers not to take the Trump payout, man. So what are you seeing? You're seeing a lot of people that put their trust in DJ Trump, especially amongst some Edomites. They are divided amongst themselves, man. So you're seeing what the Lord is doing concerning prophecy is what that great division amongst these Edomites, man, which is going to lead to a epic downfall of this society and what you're seeing now. Because what you're seeing now, the elites are playing out the minds of the people, which is the Most High doing it, Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai, when you got that left wing, right wing paradigm shift, man, with the Palladians and the Patricians, which goes back to the Greco-Roman Empire, which is today what you're seeing now with the Republicans and the Democrat Party. So they're created this dramatic shift with the liberals and the right wing and all that bullshit, but left wing, right wing, still the same bird, man. And what are you seeing now? Trump is saying he's going to get rid of a lot of federal workers. So guess what, man? A lot of them have to be asked out, and a lot of them put their trust in him, man. So let's play this video. Then I'm going to grab some presets and we can close it out.
From the administration, if you tender your resignation by next Friday, we will guarantee you payment through the end of September, whether or not you show up for work. So tender your resignation, and then, boy, it's just going to be a gravy train. You're just going to get paid for 7 months without working. The president has no authority to make that offer. There's no budget line item to pay people who are not showing up for work. This is a guy who made this promise to contractors again and again and again when he was a private business guy. Oh, come work for me on my casino. Come work for me in a hotel. We're going to do a handshake. We're going to do a contract. The contractor does the work and then finds out they get stiffed. So my message to federal employees who receive this is, yeah, the president has tried to terrorize you for about a week and then gives you a little sweetheart offer. If you resign in the next week, we're just going to pay you for doing nothing for the next 7 months. Don't be fooled. He's tricked hundreds of people with that offer. If you accept that offer and resign, he'll stiff you just like he stiffed the contractors. He doesn't have any authority to do this. Do not be fooled by this guy. You were here before he was here, and you'll be here after he was here. Show up for work, be diligent, serve Americans every day, make their life better, answer their phone call, give them an answer, track down their constituent call. Don't be fooled by a fake offer that because he's terrorized you in the last week, it would be easy to just resign now and get a check for 7 months, because I can tell you that promise is worth nothing. And they received an email.
And even though, and it's crazy. Let's grab this real quick. This is Psalm chapter 64 and verse 8, and it says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. And that's what you're seeing, man. He's an Edomite, and he's exposing DJ Trump's characteristics when it comes to situations like that, man. Tell him that he's not going to really pay you, man. He has a history of doing that, man. That's showing these Edomites are telling on themselves, man, which is showing you the downfall of the society, man. This is showing you the downfall of the Edomite society, man. It says, so they should make their own tongues to fall upon themselves, and all that see them should flee away. And this is why you're seeing a lot of people getting away from America. A lot of foreign nations that was in America, they're fleeing. They're getting up out of here. They're taking all their assets, they're taking the money, and they're shipping it back home, and they're not coming back. Because they can see what's to come here in the latter days here in America, which is going to lead to an epic fall. Because they want to collapse the society. That's what this is all about. They want to collapse the society and usher in a new digital system, the same system that's already implemented over there in China, man. The same social credit system. They want to have it over here in America and push that out through the lands and shores of America and around the world for the Western nations, which is going to lead to the destruction of Esau, Edom at the end of the day. But we can clearly see that the Most High, Yahweh Shem Al Shai, He have created that division amongst themselves, where they're doing what they're calling each other out, they're telling on themselves. So we're just sitting back and watching, man. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. It says, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." And this is what you're seeing, man. The Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, and this is red letter, this is Yahweh Shai speaking. He's letting you know that he's not coming to send peace on earth. He's coming to send a sword. He's come to send that spirit of division amongst the earth, man, and especially amongst these Edomites, man. Especially amongst these Edomites. The Lord has put the spirit on them where they're divided amongst themselves. They're telling on themselves, and which is going to lead to a dramatic fall, man. And we're going to just sit back and watch it, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's what you're seeing here in the latter days, mass division. Verse 35 says, "For I come to set a man in variance against his father, and the daughter against the mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law, and a man's foe shall be they on his own house." And that's even what you're seeing going on, because you got a lot of people that's not with the ISIS raids and things like that, and that's creating division amongst themselves, man. Because a lot of these Edomite, they have friends that's Spanish and black and all that, and so at the end of the day, that's creating mass division. And that's what you're going to see taking place here in the latter days here in America, is that mass division around the world, and especially amongst these Edomites, man. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And it says, "And Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation." And that's what you're going to see. Every kingdom that is divided against itself is brought to desolation. This kingdom is going to fall. This kingdom is going to be brought to desolation. It's going to be brought to destruction, man. Because why, man? You see what they're doing. They're creating policies that's going to affect their own Edomites, man. That's what's going to bring that spirit of people being what? The love of many shall wax cold. The spirit of anarchy and chaos, which these Edomites, that's what they want. These Freemasons, these Skull and Bones members, these occultic members, this is what they want, man. These elites of this society, they want these people to crash out. They want them to go down here and start and end up on some shit. But that's the main thing for the New World Order anyway. But the Lord is in the control of all these things. The Lord is mustering all these various prophecies to come for sure. That's what you're seeing. It's for Yahweh Shai knew their thoughts, in every kingdom. It says, "For Yahweh Shai knew that," said unto them, "Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city and house divided against itself shall not stand." And that's what you're seeing. It's not going to be able to stand. They divided against themselves in politics, in the Senate, in the House. So what you're saying, man, you're seeing the fall. It says, "If Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. And how shall then his kingdom stand?" So how can his kingdom be able to stand if they're divided amongst themselves? It's not going to be able to stand. And this is what you're seeing. So all we got to do is sit back and watch. All we got to do is sit back and watch and see these damn devils crash out, especially amongst themselves, man. And that's what you're seeing, man. They got different policies that's going to affect themselves, and they're mad at it. This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, and everyone against his neighbor, and city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." That's what you're seeing taking place, man. At a smaller level and a great level, man. You're seeing all these Edomites, they're anteing up against each other because the right ring, left ring, that paradigm shift. And then you're seeing all these different counties is basically got different laws and stuff like that. And some of them are trying to protect the immigrants, and some of them ain't. But at the end of the day, that's creating what? Division. Then you got a global tension as far as Edomites, man, with America versus Russia. That's Edomites, man. That's Edomites. Ukraine versus Russia, and small heads versus Russia. That's Edomites, man. That's Edomites versus each other, man. So you're seeing a major division amongst them. And you best believe behind the scenes, when it comes to the elite bankers and things like that, these high-level people, this division amongst themselves, because these are devils. They're playing each other. They're Xing each other out just so they can have that hegemony and power for themselves. So you're seeing that, man. This is the same beast system. This is how Rome fell. Real quick. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. And it says, "And beheld a beast coming out of the earth and had two horns like a lamb. And that's speaking on what American had two horns like a lamb. The plebeians and the patricians, the Democrats and the Republicans, is the same Greco-Roman Empire. And he says, and he spake as a lamb, because they come as they so humble and they're for the people. That's why they created the democracy, man. That's why they got the Senate. It's for the people, right? But it's not, man. This is all a facade, man. It says, and he spake as a dragon, because what you're seeing going on, Esau, Edom, with DJ Trump and his administration, they're coming with draconian laws, man, which is going to lead to a lot of death in the shores of America, going to lead to a lot of anarchy and chaos, which you're gradually seeing taking place already, man. You already seeing what's going on as far as the ICE. You already see what's going on as far as Trump freezing federal funding, student loans, and different things that's going to really collapse the societies, freezing SNAP benefits for people. That's creating division, because a lot of these Edomites, whether you believe it or not, majority of the people that's on these benefits are Edomites. They try to push Jake in the forefront, like Jake, like the Negro Latino Americans are the main one receiving all these benefits from America, when it's not. It's Edomites, man. It's Esau. They're the ones that's really getting all these SNAP benefits and all these Medicaid and shit like that. It ain't Jake, man. The majority of that is Edomites. Even with the DIE, that diversity, whatever that Trump said he getting rid of, that affects white women. Majority of that affects white women. So that's division amongst themselves already. Because majority of you damn Edomite women, you went down there and you voted for your DJ Trump, which that's creating mass division. It's division amongst themselves. And that's the Lord's doing. And he says, and he executes all power of the first beast. Execute all power of the first beast is that Greco-Roman Empire, man. That's what you're seeing taking place. They're trying to revive Rome. And he says, causes exercise power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth to dwell, which dwell and therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And that's what you're seeing. They're trying to revive the Greco-Roman Empire. Why do you think they brought out in a time like now? They brought out Gladiator 2. And what was the ending of Gladiator 2? Trying to revive the Greco-Roman Empire, which is not going to be able to stand, man. This place is done. It's no healing, not brewing. That wound is grievous. It's too much going on to bring this system back to the way it was back in the good old days, back in the early 50s, late 60s. That shit's done, man. That shit's done. And it says, and that's basically what I wanted right there. Let's grab this real quick and I'll close it out, because I'm not gonna make this too long. But I just wanted to let you see how the Lord has that great division amongst Esau, Edom, them, which is going to lead to anarchy, chaos, and a dramatic fall of this man's system. And this is beautiful, man. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the habits of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down to you having great wrath, because you know if you have but a short time. And that word devil goes back to the Latin word diablos, which means deceiver. Who is that great devil? Esau, Edom, man. He's the main deceiver that has this short time. When it goes back to Revelation 20:3 and 4, man, he has this little season. This is a little season where he went out and deceived the world and went out and set up this false image and false system, what you're seeing now. But what is happening? You're seeing a dramatic fall of this system, man, of this trying to revive the first beast, man, this Greco-Roman Empire. It's not going to work, man. This place is done. It's on its way out. The Lord has got the spirit of prophecy out here popping off the page like popcorn, which is going to lead to desolation amongst these Edomites, man. So, operat is our Lord willing. This lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone of Ruel. Peace and salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. Kram Yasharallah.